Hello and welcome. This is rooflemonger, my friends. You've seen the rumors, you've seen the leaks, and now it's time to do a proper reveal. Yes, MultiVersus, the Warner Brothers platform fighting game, is indeed real, and as you can see, there is now a proper trailer and a lot of information out there. As you watching this video well know, this is a fighting game channel first and foremost, so let's give you the important details right out of the gate. Yes, rollback netcode. We'll have quality online and also dedicated servers on top of that. And yes, this game will have full crossplay. So this game is out on Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC, and it is crossplay between everything. So if you're on Xbox, you can play your friends on PC. If you're on PC, you can play your friends on PlayStation, and all points in between. And on top of that, yes, there is cross progression. So if you've played on PlayStation most of the time, you don't want to lose your progress, your unlocks, all that kind of stuff. And then you move to PC, you'll have everything there unlocked. You don't have to worry about it. So this is truly an inclusive experience, because no matter where you play, you'll keep everything and you get to play with everybody. So that said, I just wanted to get the big bombshells out of the way, because the fighting game community, we've been wanting crossplay in a lot for a long time, and now at least with this game, we're finally getting it. Now that said, it's a platform fighter, right? So a Smash-like, if you will. You win by a ring out, all that kind of stuff. You know how this works, right? Now, one of the very important things about this game that they mentioned is, yes, there's one-on-ones, and yes, you can have big free-for-alls and all that, but the main crux, the main focus of the game is actually 2v2, so teams. Now, this won't stop you from playing 1v1 or whatever if you want to do it, but they have balanced the game around the team format, making it so that a lot of characters have moves that work well with each other, and you're meant to have synergy in your team building. So if you've liked duos and other platform fighters, this is the primary focus. You don't have to, but it is seemingly where they want to go with this. So before we get into the weeds with some of the particulars of the gameplay here, let's just bang out some other stuff here. Yes, it'll be out in 2022, and yes, there will be a beta for the game. They're calling it playtest though. Just go to multiversus.com, you'll see a sign up link right there, and put in your email, and that's about as easy as it gets. So hopefully you sign up and you get a beta code. Now, to talk some of the particulars of the gameplay. Now, obviously enough, it's a platform fighter, so a lot of the usual platform fighter stuff, sure, expect that. But one of the big things is customization. So you can customize your appearance, all that kind of stuff, but there's also customizable perks. And this will have actual gameplay effects. So I guess you can consider it like Injustice or variations of Mortal Kombat. You will be able to tinker with your character beyond the base move set. And yes, this is all allowed, and very much by design, in competitive play. So we can see, like, cosmetic wise, here's a different kind of Superman. This is like a Blackest Night zombie sort of Superman, and some screenshots. Like for Tom and Jerry, you can see here different styles of looks, different styles of outfits. And here's where a lot of the real meat is here. We have this perk menu. So at the top here, we see Shaggy's perks, and we have 4 different styles of moves. These could be special moves that you get to bind to the various buttons. That kind of stands to reason by the layout. We see here unique and offense. So unique is Super Saiyan Shaggy, just straight up, because you gotta have the memes, right? So perhaps you get to dictate what your super/ultimate move is. And for offense, these might just be like stat boost, passive abilities perhaps. We'll need to know more info, but just to give an idea. And we also have defensive and utility perks as well. So there's a lot of aspects of the game and the characters you can customize. More global customization, you can customize how you get ringed out, your announcer, your banner, whatever that may be, and your menu music. You can see that's all, folks, for the ring out, and we actually get a catch of that on the trailer. So honestly, that's the kind of thing you can have a lot of fun with. Obviously, just cosmetic, doesn't affect the gameplay, but it's still pretty neat. So some stuff to note about the roster. What you're looking at right here is your launch roster. So based on the leaks, we've pretty much known all of these, except for Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. That's definitely an interesting addition. And I know for the Nickelodeon fighter, there's a little bit of controversy about the voices, and no, don't worry, no expenses are spared here. Everyone has their proper voice actor here. Now, as for ongoing support, there's going to be much more characters, stages, modes, skins, all that kind of stuff. So they're going the long haul on this one. And yes, in case you're not aware, it is a free-to-play game. On this main menu, there's definitely the shop icon. And these bad boys here, I'm assuming the one is the currency you can earn in-game, and the other one will be the premium currency, as many free-to-play games work. So if you're planning to put some real time into the game, you're probably going to be spending a good deal of money because, well, frankly, that's how the free-to-play model works, right? But on the flip, if that means it's a quality game they'll support for years to come, well, it's a price for someone like me I'd be willing to pay. Another thing we now know, not so much gone into in the trailer, but on the website, is every character is grouped by an archetype. So someone like Arya Stark, Arya is an assassin. Batman, along with other characters like Superman, Shaggy, he is a bruiser. Bugs Bunny is classified as mage/ranged, and Steven Universe is a support character, and then we have Wonder Woman as a tank, and Wonder Woman is the only tank, by the way. So by usual fighting game specifications, some of these are a little bit odd, right? Especially support character and tank. But once again here, the main focus, as they have stated, is they want this game to be a 2v2, a duos kind of game, right? And then all of a sudden, some of this starts making a lot more sense. It could be that someone like Steven Universe being a support character, maybe he can heal your damage. That would definitely be something different. Wonder Woman being classified as a tank, perhaps she can take damage for you. Once again, this would definitely change up the usual dynamic of duos. So it remains to be seen in full. We'll definitely need a lot more gameplay, a lot more footage, and know all this kind of stuff. But they're definitely doing some interesting stuff with how things usually work in a platform fighter. All in all, it definitely seems like a lot of work and effort for a game that was created specifically just to make the Ultra Instinct Shaggy meme a real deal. But we got it, and they seem to be running with it, so hey, screw it, let's go, right? This seems to be a pretty complete package so far. Some of the concepts seem pretty interesting, like right here, Steven Universe support character. We can definitely see he's tethered to Arya, I'm assuming his teammate. Don't know exactly what it'll do. It could be a shield, it could be a buff to damage, or buff otherwise some way, somehow, right? But just this and the fact that they're embracing duos as a gameplay means they can definitely shake up the formula, so this is proof positive right there. Since they're willing to change up the usual formula as it seems, you can definitely get pretty inventive with a lot of moves and a lot of characters. Like another example here, Rhine Dog, who's the all-new character in the game. You can see another bit of tether of support because he is a support character as well. So this is granting some sort of buff to Garnet. Who knows what kind of buff it'll be, but still, you can see it. Will this lead to a support meta where you have to have a support on your team? Hey, who knows, right? But this is the interesting stuff that's definitely pretty fresh. Duo synergy stuff like Jake turning into a bouncy house for Tom and Jerry to bounce off of to clap Arya with a range they normally wouldn't have otherwise got. I'll be the first to admit I am no platform fighter expert. I am more in the traditional vein of fighters, 2D, 3D fighters, right? But what I see here, honestly, looks pretty interesting out of the gate. And I'm very interested to see where this game will go. That all said, friends, that's about the end of the video for now. Remember, go to multiversus.com, sign up for the open beta, whenever that's going to be, and we'll see how it plays. And until then, that's the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some MultiVersus.